You know him from big movies like Star Trek and Wonder Woman, now starring in the new TV miniseries I Am the Night. Please welcome Chris Pine. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? You're beautiful. Hi. You well? Right here? All right. Hi. All right. I got my notes here.
Yeah, your glasses. There you go. You look the part, Chris. There, you're on it. You look like
Not old enough for those glasses.
I've always wanted to do that. It's my Peter Jennings moment.
You can come any day if you want to film.
Really?
Celebrating an anniversary this year, I understand.
And what is
your
that?
Your feature film debut 15 years
indeed.
ago. Here
Indeed, yeah.
We've got video of Princess Diaries too. Yeah. Iconic. Any favorite memories?
I don't know about iconic. Maybe iconic hair. If you've ever seen the pictures of my hair in that film, it's like someone
there they
took
are.
an
That's good hair. Any favorite
frightening.
memories from that? I do love the hair.
I mean, so many. That was I was so terrified of screwing up the whole time that my memories are of just trying to arrive early, trying to know my lines. And working with Gary Marshall, who directed that, was it's like working with a family. He was such a sweet and kind and fun man. I mean, I remember one time we were walking around set trying to shoot a scene. We couldn't find anyone. No grips, no gaffers, no camera guys. I was like, where the heck is everybody? They were making floats for a parade.
What?
So Gary liked to have a parade on you film at a big studio and there's these long lots or whatever, and Gary was at the far end on a dais with Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway, and all of the departments, the camera departments, the grips, the electrics, had all made floats and were going through Universal Studios on their way to present the float to Gary. Now that is Gary Marshall.
And now you get to work with Patty Jenkins.
Yeah. Patty and I met, 4 years ago or so. She was, obviously hired to do Wonder Woman. And I told my agents, I want nothing to do with it. It doesn't sound like Wonder Man, and the meeting was exactly. I mean, if you meet Patty, you can see how her energy works, and it is like. It's like lightning. I met her, and Patty likes to act out everything, so she'll then kind of inhabit for 30 minutes every single role and every single line and every single scene. We're sitting in a restaurant in Silver Lake out west in California where I live, and she's gregarious and big and dynamic, and I knew within 5 minutes I'd play the gardener. I would have played anything to work with.
So tell us about I Am the Night. You play a reporter.
Yeah.
Trying to overcome some...
Yeah, I Am the Night is a story that Patty came to. She got introduced to a very interesting woman named Fauna Hodel, who came from a very, very complicated past. She grew up in Northern California under very kind of shadowy historical circumstances. She didn't know where she came from. She was adopted, she knew, but she didn't really know anything else. She was raised as a woman of color in a community up there, and then gets a phone call out of the blue to come down to California to maybe learn something about her true roots, and then kind of goes on to our thriller and our crime. It's a very noir-y, kind of Elmore Leonard-y look at Southern California, as you'd find in LA Confidential or Chinatown, but it's really about, I think more than anything else, obviously there's a Black Dahlia element in there, but I think we use that more as a point of departure to investigate. Everybody has demons, everybody has monsters. Sometimes they're. Everybody's messed up. Amen to that. So this is. I love morning television. It's fantastic. It's so positive.
Yes. Let's show everybody a clip. Take a look.
I am telling you, I got a feeling.
You know.
Something is up. This call means something. There's a crack.
Okay, Jay, first of all, that trial was 10 lifetimes ago. And second, you already tried this. He walked. End of story.
Okay, but what if the phone call has new information? What if she has new information?
You want me to mess around with a libel case that nearly took down an entire paper?
I'd like you to mess around with the truth, Peter, because it is the truth. I know it's the truth.
This has to be, you must relish a role like this.
Well, I mean, it's crime thrillers are some of my favorite. I like spy thrillers. I like crime thrillers, and this is very much in that noir world. He would be the PI under any other name. You know, I just happen to be a journalist, but he's down on his luck. This man has ruined his career at a young age. He went off to war. He saw the horrors of war. He came back. He's working as a hack reporter. So there's a desperation to him, like a man at his last tether, that I think for any artist is fun to play, because everything is, we talk about high stakes. It is the highest of the highest stakes. It's either win this and get his life back, or fall into ruin.
Can't wait to see it. Chris Pine, everyone. I am the Night Channel 8.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.